morning, Barstow, and welcome to the final Friday show of the year.
Whoa, it seems like time has been moving so fast lately. I can barely keep up.
I feel the same. Hopefully, we have a chance to catch our breath while we roll the intro. How are you feeling now?
Better. Wait, I still can't believe it. You're absolutely sure this is the last Friday show of the year?
Well, it kind of has to be, considering the seniors' last day is next Thursday and the senior walk is next Friday.
Wow, I can't believe this year is coming to an end so quickly. I'm so sad that I'll have to say goodbye to the seniors as they graduate and move on to college.
Me too. Goodbyes are difficult. Other than the seniors, we have some pretty important faculty members leaving too. I made this piece about Mr. Foster to make our goodbye to him a little easier.
You know, I've always looked at leading a school as you're a caretaker. You are creating a legacy from what people have done before and what you allow people to do after you. Mary Louise Barstow was this incredible visionary who allowed young women to, at the time, did not have a choice of an education, to actually have an education. Part of when I came here, I realized that the school was in serious financial trouble. And unless we did something extraordinary together, it would be very difficult for us to reach 140 years. And so we started working on a plan which allowed us not only to grow in enrollment, to become financially sustainable for the next 140 years. I think if there was one thing that I would look at as being a legacy for my career, is making sure that this school was able to survive from a financial perspective, as well as grow and serve young people for the next odd 100 years. I love the school. I love every minute of being here, and I think that it's not a job. It's become a place where I feel, an integral part of this community. You know, having a granddaughter here now, having, one of my daughters graduate from here, now having a granddaughter here. It's more than just a place I show up to and go to work. It's a place where I see young people from 2.5-year-old all the way through until they graduate, grow up and live their lives. And, I have spent a considerable part of my life at this school watching young people grow up just as I've grown up. So, a lot of people will finish their career and say, I've enjoyed being there at a school or at their place of work. I've loved being here. And I think that's one of the things that, being part of this community and tight-knit community has allowed me to become a better person, I think. What will I miss? I'll miss you guys. I love being part of, young children's lives and then, young adults' lives. I get how little ones out of the cars most mornings. I walk the hallways and have conversations with people. And being part of that growth, whether you're talking to a 2.5-year-old or you're talking to a young person just about to matriculate into a university, gives you a sense of wonder, keeps you young, even though I look a little different than I did when I first arrived, but allows you to stay active. And that's the thing I'll miss, really, the opportunities to work with young people the most. Oh, I think Barstow is well situated to continue just to, knock it out of the park. The students are great. The faculty are world class. The support staff do amazing things. And the opportunities that young people are given today at the school will continue to make us extraordinary. Not just a good school, not just a great school, but an extraordinary school. And it's all because of the people who are here. Whether it's a student, whether it's a faculty member, whether it's a parent, everyone here makes this school extraordinary. And so we're well poised to continue this great work. And as I mentioned earlier in this interview, crucial to that is being able to plan out where are you going to be in the next 5 or 10 years. When we built the Idea Space, for example, that was a project that started 5 years before we even broke ground. It had the opportunity for us to plan and to think, and that's where we talk about how we are going to be successful in the next 20, 30, 40 years because of the work that we're doing today. So the school is just well poised to continue to be extraordinary.
Good piece, Talia. Very sentimental.
Okay, Sid, are you sure you're okay? I didn't think it was that sad of a piece.
I know. I'm just sad that he's leaving, and I'm upset that the boys' baseball team unfortunately lost 2-12 last night. Luckily, they'll have other chances to play, as they have a doubleheader against Buena Vista on Saturday in Omaha. Good luck, guys.
I'm going to be really busy studying for finals. The final schedule is as follows. Monday, science in the morning and English in the afternoon. Tuesday, math in the morning and language in the afternoon. Wednesday, history and social sciences in the morning and makeups in the afternoon. Also, AP exams begin on Monday, so make sure to use this weekend to study when you can.
Okay, and now I'm overwhelmed again. Oh my gosh, I haven't even started studying for my Spanish final.
Me neither. At least I get to ask Mr. Pepin if I have any questions.
Oh, that's perfect. I actually had the opportunity to ask him my own set of questions before he leaves. Here's the piece I made reflecting on his past at Barstow and his plans for the future.
I'm Brandon Pepin. I've been at Barstow for 14 years. I have a lot of memories from teaching here. I've loved the students. I've loved teaching here. I wish we could have traveled more, but I think one of the best experiences I had with students was when we were able to go hiking in Peru and see the Sacred Valley and Machu Picchu, and taking a group of students to Costa Rica and a group of students to Japan. Those were incredible experiences. But on the daily, just being with students has been amazing. I really enjoy the students here. The small environment at Barstow allows you to really get to know students and watch them progress from, I've seen you guys grow up like your entire life. And that's unique to Barstow. And working with students as freshmen or as 8th graders, and then having the opportunity to work with them as seniors or juniors, if they decide to take a class with me, you don't get that opportunity everywhere, and that's really something that makes Barstow unique. I'm going to be working at Guadalupe at the middle school level, grades 6, 7, and 8, doing English and working with other teachers as well in the classroom to help plan and accommodate for linguistic deficiencies and whatnot, and try to bring students along in their English. Excited to see who I'll meet. It's like seniors moving on and looking forward to the people they'll meet in the future. You don't know who's out there unless you go and see who's there. So I'm looking forward to meeting new students, to working with new faculty, new administration, new families, and that's what I'm most excited about.
Awesome job, Sid. I think your music choice was especially inspiring.
Why, thank you, Talia. If you would like to hear some other good music, come out to the spring concert on May 7th, next Wednesday.
I'm scared to say we have reached the end of our show. It's going to be just fine, Sid. I've been Talia.
And I've been Sydney. Have a wonderful rest of the school year, Barstow. And don't forget to turn into the seniors' final show next Tuesday.